Welcome to The Bite. My name is Trevor DeVage. I am your host for our short form podcast where we take bite sized chunks of leadership, chew on them, and become better leaders together. Welcome to Monday. It is Mindset Monday, getting our mindset right for the Monday in front of us. And I was watching this show on National Geographic the other day with David Blaine. I don't know if you know David Blaine. He's magician, illusionist, but then he pushes his body to the limits and he's on this new show that I was watching. And he was trying to do this trick where he was in India. It wasn't even a trick. It's just mind over matter, smashing a bottle against your head. And if you do it too light, it won't break. If you don't time it right, there's all these things. And in the middle of it, he finally does it and he smashes this bottle against his head. Immediately, he starts to bleed. But he's so happy that he got this mind over matter done. And there was an Indian guy he was talking to through translation. And this is what he said to David Blaine. He says, "The one who bathes with water changes clothes. The one who bathes with blood changes history." Like, don't miss that. The one who bathes with water changes clothes. The one who bathes with blood changes history. And what he's really saying is bleed for what you lead. That's something we talk about in our organization quite a bit. Bleed for what you lead. Those who bleed the hardest for the organization, for the mission of what you're trying to accomplish, usually change the course of history and legacy in your organization. I'm a pastor of a church in Tucson. We are seeing literally the reach of our church extend to thousands of people each and every week. And here's what I know: as the leader of our organization, I have to bleed the most for what we lead. But here's what I also know: those in our organization that work for us, other pastors on our staff, other staff, executive staff, admin staff, whoever it is, whether they work in our food services or they work in our facilities, whatever it is, those that bleed the hardest for what they lead are the ones that are leaving the greatest legacy. So on this Monday, as you dive in and get your mindset around the week ahead, are you bleeding for what you lead? Or are you just dumping water on your head and changing clothes every week? If this is mundane for you, then you're not bleeding for the mission. I would say if you really want to leave a legacy, bleed for what you lead, because that changes the world. So this is your Monday mindset. Get your mind around bleed for what you lead. We'll be back here Friday with a Friday frame of mind. Do me a favor, if you would, subscribe to this. We've got links everywhere for you to do that. You can follow us on Instagram at leadership_bites. You can follow us on YouTube at leadership_bites, or you can find our Facebook page, The Bite. We'll be back here with you on Friday for another Friday frame of mind. We'll see you then.